we saw, to find out the square root, there is another sutra that is used for the same thing. Okay. Another sutra that is used to find out the square. I think I gave you all an introduction on this yesterday. Okay, for example, I have a question. Solve find the square of 42. Okay. So what is the step one? Step one is that we will square the number that's at the ones place, means 2. Okay, so 2 square, what is it? 4. Then step 2 is we multiply the two numbers, okay, and then double the product, means multiply these two, multiply 4 times 2, and then we double the whole thing. So 8 multiplied by 2, 16. But 42, the base is, like I said, base here is 40. Okay. Means only 1 0 it has. Okay. So only 6 we will write. Only 6 we will write. Okay. We'll not take 1. Then the third step, what we do? We do the square of the number that is at the right side. That is at the left side. Okay. Means 4. 16 plus 1. We add this one here. Okay. So how much? 17. 17 it becomes. Okay. Then we write, this is my left side of the answer. This is my 6 is my middle part of the answer. And 4 is my right side of the answer. So write it down. Answer will become 1764. Understood this question, guys? Have you all understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Then let's see one more question. First, we'll do the square of 4. 16. Only 6 we will take. Then we'll multiply 6 and 4. And the whole thing we'll double it. Okay. Tell me how much it will become. 24. Double 24. 48. 48. Okay. Plus 1. 49. Again, what's the base of 64? What's the base of 64? 60. Only 1 0. So we will not take 49 here. We will only take 9 in the second step. Now the final step, we'll do the square of 6. Okay. How much? 36. Okay. Now we take this 4 in the next step. So plus 4. How much? 40. Okay. So this becomes my left side of the answer. 9 becomes my mid part of the answer. And 6 becomes my right side of the answer. So we will put them all together and our answer becomes how much? 4096. Okay, understood? Abraham, understanding?
Ma'am, can you just repeat?
Hope you are able to understand this question.
No, ma'am. Can you just repeat?
Sure.
Yeah.
See, the first thing is that the first step that we do is do the square of the number that is at the rightmost place, means at the ones place. So this number, okay, we'll do it square. That's the first step. Okay, so square, we did 4, square of 4, so we had 16. Now, what is the base? What's the base of 64? 60. 60 is the base, okay, or we can say 60 is the sub base, right? How many zeros does it has? Only 1 0. Okay, so our square must have only one digit, right? Because only 1 0 is there. So instead of writing 16, we will only make it 6. We'll write only the right digit. Okay, but 1, we will bring it down. Okay, 1, we will give it to the next step. Alright, so step 2. In the next step, we multiply together the digits of the original number. Okay, the digits of the original number, we multiply them together, and then what we are getting, we just double it. It means what we are getting, the product, we multiply it with 2. Okay, so multiply the digits, we multiply 6 and 4. Okay, that gives us 24. Okay, and then we multiply 24 with 2, means we double it, and that will give us how much? 48. Okay, now from the first step, we bring down 1. From the first step, we've brought down this 1 to be added in the second step. So how much? 49. Again, 49 is what? A 2-digit number. But we can only keep 1-digit number because the subbase has only 1 0. Okay, so 9 I will take and 4 I will bring to the next step. Now, the final step, the third step is that I will do the square of the number at the tens place. I'll do the square of the number at the tens place. Okay, so what will I get? Then I got 36. In this 36, I'll add the 4 from the previous step. Okay, so how much I got? 40. Now, 40, the whole thing we take, since we know that this is the last step, okay, then after this, there is no number. Or else, if we had a number, we would have carried 4 to the next step. Alright, but we don't have any other numbers, so we take the whole 40. Alright,
And if we
and
have no number, then it will become a different story now. It's
can
because
you repeat?
3, then we could do 2. It will be 16. Then it will be different now.
Yes, and it would be different. Then we put them together. Okay, the third step is your left part of the answer. The second step is your mid part always, and the first step is the right side of the answer. So accordingly, we write it down and we have a final answer. Okay, now got it? Now try out this question. Solve 91 square. Try this out.
Ma'am, 8281.
8281 is correct, Abraham. Good.
Even I got 8281.
Correct, Anna. Very good. We just take the square of 1 in the first step, which becomes 1. Okay, then in the second, we multiply 9 with 1 and multiply the whole thing by 2. So 9 ones are 9 into 2, 18. So we only consider 8. In the third step, we do the square of 9. Okay, so how much? 9 nines are 81 plus 1 from the previous step we add to it. So we'll get 82. So final answer becomes 8281. Okay, well done. Now try out another one. Solve. $83 square.
Ma'am, is it 6?
Ma'am, 68. Sorry,
It's
688. 6889.
6889. Yes, that's right. Abraham, you're also getting 6889. 6649. No. See, the first step, we will do the square of 3.
I'm just giving you 1 minute. I'll try again.
Yes. Okay, try again.
Ma'am, I'm getting 6649 only.
6649 only. Okay, let's check. 3 square means 3 into 3. That is 9. Okay, then the second step, you multiply the digits of the original number and double the whole thing. So 8 3s are 24 into 2. Okay, how much?
Ma'am,
48.
I'm getting 6889.
You are getting 889 now.
Yes, ma'am.
8 we'll keep, 4 we'll take in the next step. Next step is do the square of 8, which is how much? 64. Add the 4 of the previous step here. Then how much? 68. Okay. Then we'll write the final answer, which becomes 6889. Okay. 6889. All right. So this was one method which is used to find out the square of a number. Okay, which is used to find out the square of a number. All right. In this method, you guys only have 2-digit numbers. Okay, you don't have 3-digit, but only have 2-digit numbers. Okay. Have you noticed that in this sutra we worked with sub-bases?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, in this sutra we worked with sub-bases. So there are some sutras in which we work with the bases only, okay, and some sutras in which the numbers we'll get are going to be sub-bases. Okay, so we tried out a sutra if sub-base numbers come. Okay. Next up, what we have is 2 sutras for finding out the cube of the number. Okay. Finding out the cube of the numbers, we have some sutra. Okay. Then we have 1 digit of whole square numbers. Okay. Like we have sutra to find out the square root of a number. Okay, square root of the number. That sutra we have. Then sutra to find out cube root. Cube root. Okay, that sutra is there. And then that's all. Okay, so these are the ones that we are going to see in the upcoming class. Okay, upcoming classes. All right, now you guys tell me that about the test of this chapter. About the test of this chapter, we people have I think 20.12 exercises. 0.12 exercises. Okay. So shall I take the test in 2 parts for this chapter?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Okay. So let's take this test in 2 parts. Okay. The first part you will have exercises 20.1 to 20.6. Okay, the second part of the test, you will have exercises from 20.7 to 20.12. Okay,
Ma'am,
and
division sutra.
uh, division sutra, we don't have division sutra in your course, Abraham. Okay,
Okay, ma'am.
we don't have division sutra in your course. We have the square roots and all, multiplication, but not the division. Okay. Okay, so 20.1 to 20.6 is all about multiplication. Is all about multiplication. Okay, the 6 sutras for multiplication. So the test that's gonna be there is gonna be different. It will be about different types of sutras. Multiplication only I have to do, but using different sutras. Okay. 20.7 to 20.12 is going to be about roots. Okay. It's going to be about roots, both square roots and cube roots. All right.
Ma'am,
Yes.
ma'am, before you take the test,
Okay. So
When will
one,
this chapter be over by now?
1 second, Anaya. Yes, Abraham, you were saying something.
yes, ma'am. Before you take these tests, ma'am, can you just do a short recap to us, ma'am, like you explain us the sutra, and then you do one question with us, and if there are any other questions that need a different method for the same sutra, you can do that, and then you give us 1 to 2 questions to solve on our own. Like that. Can you do a recap class for us? Because the sutras are little.
I can take a revision, and I asked Simeon, do you all also need a revision before I take the multiplication sutra test? It'll just
When
be
the
a one
chapter
class.
is over.
When the chapter will be over.
No, I'm saying that once the chapter is over, then you're going to take a revision of the entire chapter.
No, not the entire. Like before, I'll give you the test of the first test, that's 20.1 to 20.6. Before that, I can take a revision of these 6 exercises. Just a quick intro of all the 6 sutras. Okay. And before the test of 20.7 and 20.12, I can take a revision on that. And I can take your doubts also from these exercises before you give the test.
Okay.
Okay, sounds good.
So
Okay.
you take one test next week and the other one after that, like the week after that?
Yeah. Yes. The first test will be next week. Okay. I think Thursday or Friday. Towards the end of the week, the next first test will be, and the second test will be in the week after that. Okay, means next to next week, I'll take the second test for the root exercises. Okay.
Ma'am,
Yes.
but we were supposed to keep a revision class, a few revision classes to understand this month. So should we take the test 2 or 3 days after the revision classes end?
Okay, then let's finish the current this chapter first.
Yes, ma'am. And then maybe we can take the test of both. Like how we took from the 9th chapter. Because it was
No, ma'am, can you do one thing? Could you like finish these classes and take the test of both, then take both the tests and then we start the revision classes?
Okay, that also we can do. All right, I can take the first finish this chapter, and then I'll take the tests and then do the revision. But if there is any doubt that you want to ask before the test, something you want me to explain before the test, then I can do individual for you also. Okay.
yeah, but taking the revision class before the test is much better is because the test will be split into 2 parts, and the test and it's a lengthy portion, 12 chapters to cover. Even if we're splitting it into 2 parts, we still have to have a small a revision class. Maybe just
Okay.
No, I'm saying
Abraham,
for the other classes, for the other chapters, ma'am, then we'll take it after the test. That's what I'm saying. 20th chapter, we'll take a revision class before the test, but then our other chapters, we'll take it like after the test. That's what I'm saying.
yes, absolutely. Other chapters we'll take only after the test. Okay. After 20 chapter test, we will take other chapters revision. Okay. This month is going to be we finish the 20th chapter. We'll finish up with the tests of it, and then we will start with revision of the previous chapters. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Yeah. All right. So then we'll meet Monday. Okay, we'll discuss your test paper for the 19th chapter on Monday, and we will continue with exercise 20.9. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay then. We'll meet on Monday. Have a good weekend. Bye.